In the beginning, the world was subjugated by chaos. Then, the keepers came to be torchbearer, shaper, and judge. The three fought the spawn of chaos, and ultimately, they prevailed. Chaos could be banished, but it could not be destroyed. So the keepers weaved a veil with their own essence and stood guard. The world was now safe, but it was also empty and meaningless. Thus, the keepers reached beyond the veil. They seized the power of chaos itself. They gave it shape and purpose. They created life, and man was their most perfect creation. But all life would eventually hear the call from beyond the veil. Thus it happened that, alongside life, death also came to the world. The great cycle was set in motion. Yet chaos hungered for more and sought to undo the keeper's creation. The spawn of chaos struck, wounding the keepers and tearing the veil. Endless droves of horrors trespassed into the world. And so came the Soulstice of Souls. Hurt and weak, the keepers charged man with defending the world. They inspired man to fight fire with fire, ferocity with ferocity. Driven by the infinite wisdom of the keepers, man turned the very power of chaos against it. Through sacrifice and resolve, a breed of sacred warriors was created. 3 were wounds in the essence of the keepers. 3 the mighty battles fought and won by the champions of man. 3 the sacred cities that were built in those hallowed places. Eventually, the Soulstice of Souls was put to an end. The 3 cities still stand to this day for the glory of the keepers, while the memory of the sacred warriors has been lost to time. But while the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn.
Don't be too enthusiastic. Someone here is more than eager to welcome us.
It began here somehow. What could unleash such immense power?
If we survive, we might find some answers. Now let's focus on destroying these things. situation to our advantage.
What do you mean?
We'll find out shortly. Prepare yourself. This and more.
It just won't give up.
I'd be disappointed if it did. Now it's our turn. The Order said a small tear, not that the world's veil ripped apart. Look, there, above the cathedral.
Ilden, one of the 3 capitals. The seat of the torchbearer.
Once the light of the kingdom, now it burns.
I can't do this. It's too much. I can't even fathom why the Order sent us here with the other chimeras. I'm not ready. We are not ready.
To them, we are just Briar and Loot, the outcasts. I see, this is our chance to prove ourselves. We can't waste it. Anyway, we're late. Can you sense the others?
The echo of the dead is just too strong. It dulls my senses.
Loot, you need to focus.
Forgive me. I will do better. Whatever ripped open the veil must be powerful.
Let's look for our observer.
He should be able to tell us more of what transpired here.
Then we best find him quickly.
The touch of chaos always leaves traces. Taking the weakest first, turning them on the strong.
I know all too well how chaos corrupts and kills.
I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean...
We have more important tasks than mourning those we can't save.
We were saved. Do not forget. These docks spread for miles along the bay. They once teemed with life. And now?
It's like this city has been dead for years. Yielding is no more loot. We'd better get used to the idea.
Keep us. Protect us. We are... These broke. They were just people once before they became corrupted.
Call this the judge's mercy, then. They're drawn to us like moths to a flame.
They can't resist the lure of life. Even though it comes from us.
What was that?
I felt the tear itself. It's growing.
The Observer. The sooner we get to him, the better.
That sound. I can't stand it.
It must be him.
While all life must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn. But the Shaper had no hand in your creation. Did he, sweet sisters?
You're our Observer?
I am Leighton. I am here to assist you.
How exactly? An Observer's talents won't be of much help in this fight.
Oh, I fight for the Order of the Ashen Blade in my own way. My presence here is proof enough of my worth. You, on the other hand, are said to be unstable, unruly, and unwilling to follow orders.
Our fame precedes us.
Why did you taunt us?
Your shade is speaking, and to me, how quaint.
Somehow, your authority as an Observer is not enough to silence her. What happened here?
A tear opened, clearly. Its cause is unknown. But it's the largest yet seen, and, I do believe, getting larger still.
I doubt the Order will be able to hide this one from the masses.
And once it was open,
Many were corrupted, Others were possessed. They saw to the rest.
The Order did not foresee it this time.
That is why you were called. You and your 2 comrades.
3 chimeras. At least the Ashen Blade is sparing no effort now.
Well, 2 chimeras. And you.
So caustic. Where are the others?
Strangely, those 2 did not wish to wait for you. You should hurry. Find them and help them. If you can. Don't scowl at me. I can offer powerful assistance if you do well.
Then let us pray you remain safe.
Indeed. May the torchbearer light your way.
May the judge show you mercy.
And may the Shaper grant you fortune in this life. If that's what you can call it. The freight elevators will take you where you need to go.
Good.
Perhaps you will prove us all wrong. I will be watching.
You make fun of us. But what do you even know about our kind?
That the Order forges the chimeras, much like your big sword. Let us hope you're not brittle or blunt.
We're not weapons. We're people.
I find that argument quite hard to sustain in your current predicament. Anyway, each chimera is born of the union of 2 different souls. And each one develops their own abilities in a most peculiar way. I am truly eager to find out what the 2 of you can do.
This is your first time with us as our observer.
Indeed, I must have committed some horrible sin to deserve it. Oh, don't be so touchy. You'd better get used to my witty remarks anyway. Just as I'll have to accept that I'm stuck here with you.
To everyone their penance.
So we have the grumpy, the witty, and the wise. A well-assorted team indeed. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
If you say so. We've dealt with other tears before, but none as massive as this.
Definitely not the doing of a few rampaging wraiths.
They're always ripping and gnawing at the veil from the other side. Relentlessly.
Indeed. But something else must have happened here. We must find out what it was.
Layton, tell us the truth. How can you survive the dangers of this city?
Oh, I rely on my cunning first and foremost. But I also have this pendant. It emits a sound that hides my aura from those that would prey upon it.
I can hear it, and I can't stand it.
I can hear your jingling as well, in spite of my corrupted blood.
I am so glad to hear it. It means that I have nothing to fear from the 2 of you. For the time being, at least. May the torchbearer light your way.
nice to be visiting children as a child.
One should always be wary of what they wish for. The freight elevators. Someone blocked them.
But that would stop the people escaping.
Exactly. They left on their precious ships and left the rest to die. That way, they'd made sure they'd escape.
So cruel. Letting others die so they could live.
And yet they all died anyway. Cowards.
Here, we can go this way to the bridge.
If it works.
I feel something. Something's coming.
What is that? Oh, no. I won't. Not again.
Sister, stay with me. Don't get in.
Damn.
Sister, talk to me. Are you alright?
Yes, despite my weakness.
That power was immense. It's not your fault.
Then whose fault is it? You saw. I almost. If I gave in to the corruption inside me, you'd be lost. I won't allow it.
You resisted. No other chimera could have done that.
No other chimera with a damned corrupted as a knight, you mean?
Sister, that was an insanely powerful aura. And there's something else. I could sense there were two chimeras at the source. I felt their strain, their suffering. They pushed themselves to their limits. It was like a scream in my head. But then all of a sudden, they were gone.
Both of them. Are you certain?
I can't sense either of them now. And the other aura, it's gone too.
Not for good, I wager.
We might be the only ones left to fight it.
Be on guard then. We may have to deal with it sooner or later.
Ethereal residue from the tear. It bears the taint of the corruption. All this death, guards, peasants, it didn't matter who they were.
It mattered. The guards sealed the gates.
Trapping the people inside.
They tried to contain the corrupted and failed.
Traces, like an echo.
What was it?
I can't tell, but those traces may just let us see what happened.
Never seen the Knights acting like this before.
Me neither. Whatever's in there must be really valuable.
You try to steal it then. I'm staying here. Whatever it is, it feels like the judge's breath on my neck.
Shut up, they'll hear you.
Soldiers, the next one of you who speaks will be flogged. The one after that will be hung. The one after that, quartered. Have I made myself clear? Good.
Soldiers of the Order? They were afraid.
Yes, but not of the Knights, regardless of their threats.
Easy now, easy. Not my choice to come this way, is it? I like it no more than you do. Settle down.
Even the animals were restless.
They could sense the danger too. This echo is so vivid. The dead are screaming all around us, but this cuts through it all. It left a deep scar on the ether. That scares me the most.
Halt! In the name of the Triarchy and the shining city of Ilden. The Ashen Blade. Huh. What is your business here?
We carry a gift. From the Grand Master of the Order to the High Clergy of Ilden.
Is that all?
We are expected at the Cathedral of Guiding Light.
We had no advance notice of your arrival. You can't just show up and...
Our papers speak for themselves. Here. Now let us in, if you care for your useless job and your worthless life.
Just let them in. It's not worth dying for.
Fine. Good, sir. Of course. You may pass. May the torchbearer light your way.
Well, this is the City of Light, is it not?
Now I understand. The aura I feel, the one that left this echo, it came from inside that armored carriage.
Can you tell me what was inside?
I can't see inside. The carriage is lined with something. It's dulling my perception, so this was done on purpose. By someone who knows the Order, who knows its secrets.
You mean us? The Chimeras?
I think so. That carriage is at the heart of whatever happened here.
Then we have to find it.
And soon, whatever it's doing here might not be finished.
One down.
Let's keep it up.
There's more.
I'm ready to start. We're not backing down.
You want more? I've got more.
A crystal cluster. This shouldn't be here, so far from the tear.
We need to get past it.
Simple. We just need to combine soul and spirit. Sister, let me help. We can do this.
They show up at last. I'm just warming up. Hundreds must have come through the tear.
And I doubt that they were all grievers like these ones. Other, more powerful race must be roaming the city as well.
What is this? We can't pass through here.
No, there is a way. I feel it. I know that sound. And who's making it?
What if this is all part of the Keeper's grand design? The cleansing fire of the torchbearer. The the judge's mercy. A chance for the Shaper to craft this city anew. One can't help but wonder.
Isn't it sacrilege for any but the bishops to guess?
True, but most of the clergy here are dead, so I doubt they mind. Though something else piqued my curiosity. Did you feel that shockwave?
We did.
Tell me about it. Did you manage to track its source?
It originated from the cathedral, but
I was conferring with your knight. But I suppose it's too much to expect silence from you, isn't it? Judge, have mercy on me. Speak, then.
I sense the two other chimeras. I think they're dead. Dead because of someone or something they were fighting against. The struggle was a result of their clash. Then they were all gone.
It is most troubling. That is all you have to report.
Yes.
Our predicament just got a lot worse. But fear not. The Order of the Ashen Blade sent word that reinforcements are on the way. My good friend Corvo here brought the good news. Meanwhile, we are ordered to continue to follow the plan.
Empty words.
So let your actions fill them with meaning. Proceed towards the tear. Stay alive and look for the other chimeras. Or what's left of them.
Your crow. How did it get here?
On his dark wings, I assume. But it's an educated guess.
You know what I mean. It should have succumbed to the corruption. Or to its monstrosities.
You shouldn't be so surprised. Crows are blessed by the torchbearer after all.
Oh, I remember the stories. About them leading the torchbearer to the souls of the departed.
Unscathed and undisturbed. Corvo is even safer than me here. I wish I could flit about as well. Merrily, not a single worry on mind. May the Shaper guide your hand.
Why don't we tell him about the convoy?
You said it yourself. If a greater scheme is in motion.
Then no one is beyond suspicion. His aura was difficult to read. It's hard to be sure of him.
We can only trust ourselves. Let's figure this out. Together. Impressive contraption. Couldn't have just made a normal bridge.
That one is damaged, but the others are intact. That's the main lever, under the crystal clusters.
Then let's clean it up, shall we? We can finally cross this thing.
After all that, I'm not sure I like where this is going.
This looks like a prison.
I wonder if they knew what was going on outside.
That's unlikely. And even if they knew, I doubt that they let anyone out. It will be up to us to liberate them.
It's easy to get lost in this place.
It was built on the bridge. It must have a way out on the other side. are. Who's next?
She is my knight, my sister. Are we born of the same evil that did this?
You think too much, Luke.
I found you. Good. I took a look ahead. I'm not easily frightened, but I doubt you'll survive. Perhaps this will help? A new weapon. I believe you've earned it. The Order of the Ashen Blade rewards its servants.
They did have an obsession with modern engineering here. This place is littered with all sorts of contraptions.
Indien was the commercial heart of the Holy Kingdom of Cadus. People, goods, money. They had to devise new ways to move them in, out, and across the city.
It saddens me to think that all went lost.
Who knows? The Bay won't go anywhere. Once this is over, someone else may even reopen the trade routes. Unless this is the end of the world, that is.
We've encountered the Wraiths. It was only a matter of time.
Ah, the lost souls who refused to follow the light of the Torchbearer. So wicked that the Judge cannot redeem them. So monstrous that the Shaper...
Do we have to listen to the whole sermon?
You can die a miscreant if you like. But remember, Wraiths maintain a strong bond with what lies beyond the veil. You won't be able to see them with your good eye, let alone hit them.
Luckily enough, we are more than human.
You know how to find me.
The gates of Ilden. We made it. No! The tear! It's growing! There's something making it stronger. Something is behind this.
We'll seal it.
We might not have enough time. Soon it will be too strong to seal. There will be nothing to do.
We can't wait for reinforcements. We're on our own in there.
Do you feel that, sister?
true as his tongue. Lucky, it won't happen again. Damn. The way is blocked.
There must be another way into the city. We did it, sister. Sister, are you well?
Yes.
We have to get closer. Let's find the way to the tear.
Stay vigilant. It's not going to get easier between there and here.
I've never seen the crystals grow like this. It's as if they have grown roots. We have to get rid of it.
The heart of it is solid, but these roots look brittle. We focus on those first. Could we?
These elevators won't work. Maybe these crystals are blocking them?
Let's find out.
Those marks! This is not the work of the corrupted. A slasher did this.
The tear's getting larger and larger. Does the Triarchy even know what is happening here?
Only at the highest echelons. It is in their best interest, after all. Word of Ildil's fall must not circulate freely.
That's it? They have no say in this destruction?
We are their protectors, and their wardens. They are happy to leave such a crisis in our hands.
Slothful and oblivious. They're in for some rude awakening.
I spotted a slasher on my way here. I assume you have already dealt with the possessed before.
Yes, but I expected that it'd be longer before they showed up here.
Indeed. Only the strongest wraiths can possess a living host. And it takes time. The Dare must be speeding the process somehow. Be on your guard, sisters. I expect you to find many other possessed on your way to the cathedral. May the torchbearer light your way.
These crystal formations do spread like an infestation.
As long as I can shatter them, I'm good. Let's go.
Sister, there's an aura here. A chimera. One I have not felt before.
So the reinforcements have arrived. How can they be ahead of us already?
Who can say? I'm sure it is a chimera, but I can only feel a lone aura.
What does that mean?
No shape. There's only one chimera it can be.
It is him.
Donovan. He must be one of the strongest chimeras alive.
The rumors are true.
I didn't think it was possible to fight like this.
Relying only on his prowess as a knight.
That's how he got his name. The Shadeless.
Why would he not allow his shade to fight?
I wonder who they were to him.
We're not here to wonder. We're here to fight. Come on. There's more.
I'm ready, sister.
I wouldn't expect to see you here in Ilden.
I'm Lute. And this is Briar, my sis.
I know who you are. And I know that you're not up to the challenge that awaits you.
We didn't exactly volunteer for this mission, you know.
I am well aware of it. You are not just lambs sent to the slaughter. You're no ordinary chimera, and that makes things much more complicated.
Care to explain?
As I said, I know who you are. What you are, Briar.
A corrupted? You may as well say it plainly.
Sister, I don't think that Sir Donovan meant it.
I know how burdensome gossip can become, believe me. But your condition, it implies that you both carry a grave responsibility.
Is this about the tear in the sky?
Exactly. It drives a spawn of chaos to trespass into our world. But it also calls to us chimeras. And the call must be especially strong for you two. You must be careful, or you won't meet death, but transcendence. Losing yourself to the chaos coursing through you.
So it's true. Not just some sort of legend to scare the troops.
For us chimeras, it's a fate far worse than death itself.
Is that what happened to those who came before us?
Let us hope they simply passed away. Now, we should get back to the mission. We need to clear the way ahead. I suggest that we split up to cover it all.
For the rest of the reinforcements joining you?
The reinforcements. Yes.
Agreed.
We will meet again within the walls. Torchbearer, light your path.
Thank you, sir. We will do our best.
Oh, it's not the time. Yet. I must resist.
Sister Ember, what Donovan said about this transcendence. Here in Ilden, it sounds like something that could happen to us at any moment.
Don't let that fear take hold, Lute. Otherwise, we will truly be lost.
I'll do my best. At least we're no longer fighting on our own. It doesn't matter how many dead I see. I can't get used to it. I close myself off to their suffering. But someone should listen. Possessed. Its aura is unsettling. Judge, have mercy.
We can defeat it, Lute. Remember our training.
It's focused in its power with a single arrow. We must move.
Fight me!
Don't get distracted. Take care of them now.
They won't last long.
It's aiming at us! It's targeting us! Move! It's going to take us with it! We did it, sister.
It looks like we did. Loot.
Briar, what is that?
Loot.
No! What is that? Sister! Where am I? What happened to Briar? I feel like I'm drowning. This is wrong. This place is draining me. I need to get out. Wait, there's something. A trace of an aura. It's so close.
That should be enough. I've got enough splinters in my fingers for today. You get to carry them home. Every time. Can't you help? Just once? Loot! Get back here! Where are you?
Briar! I must be seeing her memories. She'd fetch firewood from the forest for Mother. I was always dreaming, so Briar had to be the responsible one. I'm closer. I can almost...
If you always use the same hiding place,
You'll always find me. That's the idea.
you should be doing your chores.
Will you tell Mama?
No, I got enough firewood, but next time, what were you doing while I did everything alone?
This. I chose only the most beautiful flowers. You like it?
Mama will like it.
Oh, I made it for Papa.
Our Papa?
You're mocking me.
No. No. He likes my strings of rabbits, so why not your wreath of flowers?
Your rabbits are useful. You'll think this is silly.
No, it's not. You made it, so he'll love it.
Thanks. I hope so. What was that?
I'm not sure. Cries? From our village. Let's go back, Lute. Stay close to me.
It was always peaceful under that oak. My sanctuary. But not this day. I know this day. Nothing could save us. Almost. I'm closer. I can almost.
Something's wrong. Mama! Papa!
No! My reef!
We can't stop now. Stay close to me, Lute.
Judge, have mercy. I don't want to see it again. Something is over there. What is that? Briar! No. Briar's so tethered and tortured. We went too far. She'll feed on my aura until we're both lost. I have to help her.
I feel it. So much. They all dead. I killed them.
No, sister! No! Don't give in to your hate! I'm your sister! Remember me. Let the rest go.
Who are you?
Don't give in.
You're dead.
No. I'm right here with you. I'm with you.
It hurts. Kill all.
Please, sister. You're hurting me. We have to fight together. Remember.
Lute.
Briar, nothing will separate us. Nothing. Sister.
Lute. What was that? My head.
Please be still. You need to recover. That was a strong threat we faced. And and may yet face again.
Don't bite your tongue to spare me. I took a risk. I know it.
Donovan warned us. What if we had transcended?
We didn't. That power saved us, Lute. We need it. Donovan said that it was dangerous, that we aren't ready. I say we will be. I can learn to control it, Lute. Trust me.
I am sure that you will do your best, sister. But tell me, when you passed out, do you remember anything?
I was caught in a nightmare. I was home before. You were still alive, Lute.
I'd almost forgotten it. The oak meadow. I miss the smell.
You were there? Inside my mind?
I was with you. I saw what you felt. We bear our pain differently. And yours runs deeper than even you know. You need not bear it alone. We are stronger together.
Some things are my own. Some things you should not have to see.
Sister.
Anyway, we have wasted enough time already, Lute. We must
Steel ourselves for battle. They're coming.
Good. They'll see what we are capable of. You're with me?
Always.
Show yourselves, you wretches. I felt nothing like this before. It's intoxicating. If we can control it like this at will, we might...
Transcend? Lose ourselves forever? We'll be careful. We'll wield it, not let it control us. Agreed?
Yes. Yes. We'll be careful.
He's far larger than I thought.
We're not here for the sights, Lute.
I mean, it was such a crowded city. Whatever happened here, it could only end up a disaster.
It's no use to dwell on these thoughts now. We must reach the tear. Vile things.
We need to keep away from them.
more. I've got more.
Dear sisters, it seems you're not dead. If I had been able to place a bet, I would have lost. Crows, alas, are poor company for a betting man, and worse for conversation.
I don't understand where this is going, but I doubt I'll like it.
Come, regale me with a tale about the formidable possessed you faced.
You were watching.
I am an observer, after all. Anyway, it looked like it might not go your way for a moment.
It was not easy, but we prevailed. That's what matters, isn't it?
I wonder what happened that turned the battle in your favor.
Not everything can be learned in Duran's training grounds.
It's hard, but we learn quickly.
Or you're just running faster towards your inevitable demise.
If there's nothing else, Donovan awaits us.
You met Sir Donovan the Shadeless.
Yes, he has just arrived.
Scouting ahead before the rest of the reinforcements reach Ildan.
Has he not reported to you, Leighton?
No. Not yet.
He's a veteran. He doesn't answer to a dear observer.
I suppose you envy him, Briar. A battle-hardened knight, a lone wolf. Follow him in battle, by all means. But remember, you do answer to me.
Leighton, I do not mean to judge you, but all this death, this devastation. And yet you sound so distant and indifferent.
Composure is instrumental to my efficiency as an observer.
Such fine words to justify that you just don't care a hang.
Aren't you the tough one? Or are you just pretending that you have a thick skin? You both need that, and a clear head to survive here.
We have plenty of both. Don't you worry, observer.
The way you speak, it sounds weird. Where are you from exactly?
It is not weird. I take pride in my accent from the fair city of Rhyme, our wondrous capital city. Arts and literature drive the lives of the citizenry there. Quite the difference from this den of peddlers and smugglers. All the nitty-gritty pragmatism that is so typical of Doran.
I didn't think you could get so heated for something so trivial.
Says the ones who hail from an insignificant village in the woods. Farewell.
He was bluffing. I don't believe he even knew Donovan was here.
I am more troubled that he wants us to spy on him.
So that's what he meant. I like him less and less.
The Order has too many secrets. It'll get no more from us. What is this? I've never seen anything like it.
It looks like a shockwave, frozen in crystal formation. But more than that, it's infused with traces of a powerful aura. An echo.
The one from the convoy.
Yes, I'm sure. It came through here. Whatever happened here left this behind.
How can this be? We were betrayed. They used us. They sent us to our death. Ah!
explosion. It was massive.
I can see that. So our trail ends here.
It does not. I recognize an aura. The one I felt on the bridge. It caused the blast as it broke free. I couldn't tell before because of the lead carriage. Now I'm sure.
This is what the other chimeras fought.
Fought. And lost.
What is this thing, Lute?
A wraith could not have been caged in the first place. It must be possessed. Even stronger than the one we faced earlier.
But why did they bring it here? Did they even know?
They did as they were told. They were slaughtered. Or they were sacrificed. We need to find out why. Sister, over there!
Such a vulgar display of power. Did you even dispose of them?
We were just having some fun. Anyway, either they got blasted or they lie dead beneath the rubble.
Your wounds. They are healing so fast.
Seems like it. But I'd like to know what hit us in the first place.
I can feel a distant aura. A new one. It's fading, but it's not gone.
Then we should be safe. At least for a small time.
I hope so. But what about later? He was on the bridge with us.
Do you feel his presence?
No. I can't feel him among all the dead. Should we look for him?
I bet he resorted to his talents. No doubt he'll turn up. From where?
Everywhere.
Then we cut a path through them. Get ready. One down.
Let's keep it up.
This is pointless. We need to get away from them. not wait to find out. There's more.
The tear is growing faster now.
You think it's going to consume the city before we can stop it?
I hope not. But the bigger it gets, the stronger its power. Whatever attacked us, it must feed on these dark energies.
And it was able to catch us off guard. Didn't you feel anything?
Not until it was too late. It's like they hit themselves on purpose.
So that means they could still be hunting us. We must be ready for anything. What is that?
Unstable warps in the ether. They respond to my aura. Stay clear, sister, if you can.
Sewers. No better for the stench of death.
They look to be vast.
A home for outcasts and criminals. Until yesterday.
What will we find down here now?
Nothing good.
Sister, Uwe, I feel a strong aura nearby. For a powerful wraith, a body to possess is just a tool. They can control it again if you give them a chance. I wish that killing could come to an end.
Unfortunately, it's all I'm good for now. That's no greater proof of latent survival. Well met, Observer. Loot feared the worst about you.
While you encouraged her not to lose hope, I am sure.
In a way. Do you know what did this to us?
I must apologize. I have no insight to offer there. It's clear it was no random explosion. And that's not the end of the bad news. There's no sign of Corvo anywhere. He must have perished in the blast. Whatever happened to him, we're cut off from the Order now.
But reinforcements must be on their way by now, yes? And Donovan's here.
Oh, yes. You had best find him. We have no other option than to regroup. I am sure his help will prove invaluable.
It seems you fear for your life, Observer. You're even eager to cooperate with the Shadeless.
Much harder to fulfill our duties if we all end up dead. But in that regard, I also have something for you. A gift. It should help you stay alive a little longer.
I'm sorry about Corvo. I hope he is well.
It was just a tool, a useful one at that. But no pet or companion to me, if you're wondering.
Later. You know that I can read your aura. Usually you're good at keeping it black. But not this time.
Ah, the proverbial Observer's aloofness.
You've had your fun, haven't you? Now be gone.
We've run into some stray dogs. Corrupted, all of them.
Humans are not the only ones affected by this taint.
I would not be that surprised. Just take a look around you. The whole city is infested. The corruption seeps through it all. Even we may have already fallen victim to it, for all we know.
Either way, the sooner we get out of here, the better.
Farewell.
Always so sarcastic. But at least he's willing to help.
He needs us more than we need him. Let us not forget about this. Loot, what's wrong?
I can't get used to all this death.
You shouldn't. Use that pain and anger to avenge them.
There. One boat remains afloat. We could cross on it, sister.
It would save us a walk through the infested districts. Good plan.
Do you think this thing will make it across? Towards Light, are we?
Yes, because swimming in armor is not much fun.
Some luck at last. Let's go. Seems your prayer was answered.
No. Not even the Keepers could keep us safe on open water here. That was too easy. I don't trust it.
It is strangely calm. I feel no auras. Nothing.
As you said, they could be watching from afar. The closer we get to that blasted tear, the colder it becomes.
The tear is changing things. It brings chaos.
Then the snow is the least of our worries.
Here they are. Will you please finish what you started, if you can?
Don't you doubt us. They were just lucky. So you better
Be
be.
what? You do as I say. You know why we're here.
Ha! Your obsession with the other one, yes. How will you make them?
Shut up, fools.
You dare insult us!
Sister, it must be them. And I still can't sense their aura.
Hey, you two! Did we interrupt something?
Just kill him.
We'll play with our new toys. See how strong they are.
You'll find out.
Then maybe you can join us. You want to, we know it.
Never! They're useless. Destroy them quickly, then find me.
Quickly. No. We need to see what this new body can do. Every kind of pain it can inflict. Don't die too soon. But do scream.
I feel their auras now. They're too strong.
We need to get away from here.
Sister, I see it now. These creatures. They're the chimeras.
What?
There must be. They cannot die. They transcend it.
You'll never escape.
Oh, sister, in front of you. Sister, let our guard down. She is my knight. My sister.
Step aside or die!
You must evade their attack. This will be done for.
This is getting tiresome. Stop and play with us.
All corrupted.
Damn you! Don't you think you escaped us? You can't escape! You are ours!
They're monsters.
And they've completely lost their minds. What matters now is that we left them behind.
They're still near, though. Stalking behind us. It's frightening.
Let's look for a way to leave them behind for good.
So you tease us. We like it.
Wait. Their aura is gone. All of a sudden.
They must be preparing for an ambush. Look, over there.
I am ready.
They burrowed on the ground.
Get below. Preparing to attack.
I've got no time for this. We have to face them. We've no choice. We make our stand here. We use all the power we have, understand?
That's what they want. What if we lose control? What if we transcend?
If that's what it takes, so be it. We'll take them down with us, I swear to the Keepers.
I'm with you, sister. Judge, have mercy.
No mercy for the yellow. Only kind. Don't just stand there. Show us what you've got. We offer you one thing, an exciting death. Exciting for us!
Their aura. They are pushing it too far. We must have a chance.
I think I see what you mean.
You're such an easy target!
Now you piss me off.
Are you really that weak?
Just as I thought. It works. It won't last long.
It will be enough.
You will pay for your arrogance!
Sister, we can't do this. It's too much. No.
What? Where did you come from? Why are you here? What are you doing? Come on, guys! You dare!
I dare.
This feeling. This place again. Priya was overwhelmed, and they ended up here. Whether out of fear or desperation, she's trying to consume my aura again. Sister, let me help you. Before it's too late.
What happened to them? They're mad, like rabid beasts.
Sister, what's happening? Why are they screaming?
Keep your eyes closed, Loot. I've got you.
I don't understand. Where are Mama and Papa?
Don't worry, Loot. Let's get to safety first.
But what if something happened to them?
I'll find them. I'll bring them. I promise. But you have to stay put.
No! Please, don't leave me alone.
You need to be brave now, Loot. We both do. I won't be long. Stay hidden. Say the Keeper's Prayer. Keep saying it until I get back. Maybe they'll hear. Say it. May the torchbearer...
May the torchbearer light my way. May
the judge show me mercy.
We were so powerless, so afraid. How could we understand what was happening to our world? We wanted the nightmare to end. There was no going back. I'm closer. I can almost
there! Almost there! Mama! Papa! Mama! Prayer! No! Go! Find Loot! Save her! Save! Run! Papa! No. Papa. No! 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 Get away from her! Mama! Mama! You would never hurt her. That was not my father. It can't be. Loot! She's in danger. I have to get back.
She never told me. I see why now. She meant to protect me from what she saw. Mama. Papa. No one deserves such a fate. Poor Priya. She carried it alone all this time.
Loot. It's just us now.
No. 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 You're a liar.
Loot. Loot, please. Please, I know. We have to run. We have to find somewhere safe.
We can't go. We can't be alone. I'm not strong enough, sister.
We'll be strong together. We'll always always have each other. I promise. Loot! What is that? Run, Loot! Run! Sister! No! Loot! I can't keep my promise. You need to run. No! You said we're stronger together. If you stay, I can't protect you. Go! I'm not leaving you. Not ever. It burns. I can't stand it. My eye. It's spreading. Please. I don't want to hurt. You must run. Sister! One touch, and you're a monster. A scratch, and you're no longer human. Corrupted. A thing. She was trying to tell me she would kill me. But I was so scared of being alone. Now we're never alone. Are we, sister? I was meant to die a helpless peasant that day. We survived instead. We became stronger together. I am proud to be at your side. I'm here, sister. I told you, I won't leave you, no matter what you do or what happens to me. Hear me. Don't give in. You're not a monster. You can resist. Briar! No! You must resist it! You...
There she is. Briar, are you finally back to your senses?
Sister, I was so worried. I thought for a moment.
Finally. I was about to think my efforts on your behalf wasted.
What? Where am I? Leighton.
You're a damned fool. Do you know what could have happened?
We had no other choice. I did what I had to.
No. There was another choice you could have made. Between death and transcendence, a chimera chooses death. Or it is chosen for them. I'm amazed the Shadeless let you live.
Donovan.
He came to our aid.
He was not the only one. You need too much help. Perhaps my confidence in you was misplaced. But I suppose I'll have to make do with what the Keepers have given me.
Where is Donovan now?
I lost track of him when I went after you two. But unlike you, it looks like he could take on a Transcended.
So it is true. The Transcended. To think that those were chimeras once, like us. Loot, you said they disappeared.
They changed.
I have never witnessed the transcendence of a chimera myself. The Order prevents it with any means possible. I've read reports, but nothing like this. This is something more. Could it be the result of the aura you felt on the bridge?
It must be. They were taken beyond their limit. I felt their suffering.
Who are they?
It hardly matters now. Whoever they were, they're gone. My concern lies elsewhere. Transcended are known not to last long. Their power should have consumed them by now.
And yet they didn't show any sign of decay. Why?
Maybe the tear feeds them.
All the more reason to seal it.
If only we knew how.
I hate to say it, but it looks like you will have to improvise after all.
Fine. But we will do things our way.
Go now. Don't make me regret putting faith in you. And take this. It should be of some help as you make your way back to the surface.
Thank you, Layton. And not just for your gift. I worry for Donovan. He may be in need of help.
Apparently the Shadeless knew what he was going up against. Unlike the two of you. That said, I doubt that's the last we'll see of him.
The same can be said about those monsters.
All the more reason not to waste the chance you've been given. You won't get another. I mean to ask a question about you, if I may. Do you believe in the Keepers?
I didn't care much about it as a girl. There was work to do in the fields. I care even less now.
And what about you, Loot?
There was a preacher of the Triarchy in our village. Mother used to go and listen to his sermons. Then she helped me say my prayers before going to sleep. She taught me. I think it's part of who I was. Who I still am.
You shall fight for it then.
Judge's wisdom, dear sisters.
I need to ask you something, Nate. I had another nightmare. Another memory. Were you there?
Yes. Though I did not want to be. You should have told me what happened to them.
It was my burden, Loot. I'd not wish my memories on anyone. I wanted to protect you from that, even though I couldn't protect you from what happened next.
Sister, you did everything you could.
It was not enough.
Then I am just as responsible. That rave hurt you because of me. But all of it led us to here. We can make a difference now. Together. And that is all that matters.
I don't want to talk about the past. Let's find a way out of here. I heard something. A grinding of metal, perhaps? It came from the chamber we just left. Let's find out what it was.
There! Another lever.
We prevailed.
Only by being reckless. Again.
We couldn't run. In the water, there's a movable bridge. If we can raise it.
There's crystals everywhere. That won't be easy.
Let's get to the surface. There's nothing more to do here. Out of that wretched stench at last.
Snow again. The tail's potent here.
I'll take snow over sewage every time. We must be near the canal we crossed earlier.
Then the contenders will not be far behind. I might not feel them coming.
We don't have far to go to the inner walls. With luck, we'll get there without seeing them. Then through the monastery. Until we reach the cathedral.
Where it all started.
What's this haze?
Something unnatural.
Is that a child? A child? Alone? Here? We need to help her.
Sister, I don't know. There's no human aura I can feel.
You may not sense her, but I saw her with my own eyes. There!
That girl has something strange about her. If she truly is a survivor.
I won't let her die for my weakness. Not this time.
Please, sister, you can't just chase her like this. We ran into an ambush. They were waiting for us.
So what? We've been through countless battles already, Lute. But now it could finally mean something. We can save that girl. The girl. She's still alive. I won't abandon her to her fate.
The haze is back. It makes it hard for me to focus.
More foes. Help me, Lute.
I'm losing my interest. I'm fading away. We're not that young. No. I see now. The haze isn't hiding our foe. It is our foe. It's all around us. And that child.
Tell me how to strike this thing.
Where is she going? We shouldn't follow her, sister. What if she leads us to another trap?
If it was you, would you want me to just leave you?
She could never have survived here alone. It's impossible.
You don't know that. I have to help her. I must. This way, through the waterfall.
There might be a way into Hightown here.
We're here for the girl.
Please. In spite of the haze, I can feel a strong aura. We should go.
I see her. Those bastards. So there were two of them all along. I'm sorry. I should have listened. They tricked me. Help me make them pay for it.
You can always count on me. Oh no. It's happening.
Look out! The possessed are upon us.
No! If we deal with them, I won't be able to help you.
then.
To create an illusion is one thing. I didn't think they would be capable of something like this.
Treacherous vermin. Loot. Any ideas?
Maybe I could help. Yes. If I project my aura, I can sever these things. It's just too strenuous for me to keep them under their influence. They will need some time to recover.
Then they will learn to leave me be. The hard way. Loot, over there.
I am ready. She is my nurse. My sister. I will.
They move in unison.
These are no ordinary. I will look at them and study them. My powers. I need to be careful. Power those. Sister! That was Donovan. He survived. He must have seen Raya give in to her rage and draw on her power. Did he mean to kill us? He did warn us about transcendence after all. Or did he have another plan for us? They're fighting. Donovan's hurt, and Raya is lost in her fury. I have to hurry before it's too late for either us or him. Sister! Are you hurt? What's wrong? It's me! Loot! What is it? Talk to me! I won't allow it! I won't let you go. Sister? What? Sister? Even as your body was corrupted, your heart stayed true. Nothing could make you break your promise. You're too stubborn for that. And I will never let you go. Almost.
Get back, child.
No! Stop! It's not what it looks like. My sister. She's not dangerous. She can get better. I will help her.
That thing isn't your sister anymore. Move away from her, or I won't be able to protect you. Damn!
pain was so great. She was so scared. She still feels guilty for hurting me. But it wasn't her fault. But that night, his demeanor, his voice, they're so familiar. Donovan! It was him! It's so close. Spare her life! I beg you! She's my sister!
Incredible. She's on the brink of death, but she still worries for her sister. I wish I had another choice, but all corrupted must be purged. As much as I pity you, I can make no exception. May the judge have mercy on your souls.
Hold your sword, knight.
Lord Dougal. Your Grace, I didn't expect to meet you here.
My place is where the three lead me. And their divine will led me here today, to these two sisters.
There we were, at the mercy of the Order of the Ashen Blade. At the mercy of Sir Donovan. No one in the Order ever said that he was involved in our rescue. And he made no mention of any of this. Why? Maybe he thought that we would bear a grudge against him. Or maybe he did not want to open old wounds. Do we owe our lives to Lord Dougal then?
Your Grace, the girl already carries the taint of corruption. As for her sister, I'm afraid she won't survive the night.
I know, Sir Donovan, but there's still hope for them.
Do you mean to?
The decision to give birth to the new Chimera is never taken lightly. But their bond did halt the spread of the corruption. We can't ignore that. And we can't spare any effort. There are too many lives at stake.
I see.
Your Grace. The invasion was stopped. Survivors are being tended to.
Very good. The time has come for us to return to Doran. Make sure that the corrupted girl is properly restrained. Be zealous, but don't forget your piety. She is in great suffering. I will take care of this little one.
As your Grace commands.
The road is long, but the three have granted me their power. I will make sure that her soul does not cross the veil. Not yet.
And so began our journey to Dora, to the headquarters of the Order. When we finally woke up, we had been reborn as a chimera. They told us we had been given a chance to carry on and avenge our parents' deaths. That's why we can't transcend. Now. Briar and Donovan, they both need my help. They're locked in a stalemate that could prove fatal for us all. I must find a way to break it. with it. Donovan, sir, please, there's no need to fight.
Loot?
We're back. Briar's fine now.
Then we can lower our blades. Briar, she needed to focus her rage, her corrupted blood.
Oh, and you know an awful lot about my blood, don't you? I know now, Shadeless. I saw it in my nightmare. I remember. You were there.
So, it finally came to your mind, Briar.
You were ready to put me down, weren't you? I was just another corrupted. Why did you hesitate? It's your fault. What I did to Loot was on your head. It's because of you we're like this.
Sister.
Briar, I owe you an apology.
Do not apologize. We're not done here.
We need to talk.
No. Our swords will do the talking.
Very well. I've never been good with words anyway. But know one thing. I won't make this easy for you.
I wouldn't ask for anything less. You should have killed me. It's your sworn duty, is it not?
I have never taken a life with a light heart, and I didn't wish for anything like this to happen to the two of you.
You talk like you are the victim. We don't need him toying with our lives.
Sister, enough!
I'm not done with him.
No matter what he did, his madness will make it right.
Remember, Brian, you're on a mission. All that matters.
Lucky, it won't happen again. This is going intense.
Rage will be your undoing. Don't you understand? You're satisfied now?
No. But Loot's right. This is useless.
Things are not as easy as they look, Briar. If you ever find yourself in my position, you shall face some tough choices, and you'll make mistakes.
Do you have nothing to offer but platitudes?
Sister,
I came here to save you, even if you don't want me to.
We can't understand why they sent us on this mission. We're doing everything we can, but we are not ready.
You're getting stronger, that's clear. And you still have untapped potential. A great one. But the more you express it, the more you risk losing it all.
And do you have any wisdom to impart in that regard?
I am not here to chastise you, or teach you temperance. You must learn that yourself. But you saw what happened to your comrades.
Did you know they had transcended?
I needed to ascertain that. Clearly, there's no more room for doubt. What I meant to say is that you should have transcended as well by now. No scholar of the Order could explain why you have not.
Briar is different from the other knights.
She is, but...
I know where this is going. Stronger or not, we've needed your help twice already.
And I don't know if I'll be able to assist you again. Listen, I am stronger and more experienced than you. But I may not have what it takes to see this through.
And we do.
Only time and your resolve will tell. But you have to take responsibility for your power, for who you are. Understood?
We will not break your trust, Donovan. I promise. We both do.
Now go. You've not made this easy for me either. I need time to recover. May the Shaper guide your hand and keep it firm.
I don't know what to make of his words. I feel angry and stupid.
Sister, don't. You heard him. We can prove our worth in fight.
In his eyes, or Leighton's, or in the eyes of Lord Jubal himself, they forged a flute, like a weapon. But if that weapon breaks, they will not hesitate to throw it away, like trash.
Then we will stay strong. Don't despair, sister. The way back to Hightown is not far.
Let us hurry then. That shield is massive. I'll get nowhere while it holds against my blows.
Greetings, sisters. What news do you bring to me?
We ran into Donovan.
He still eludes me, but I see he has taken a certain interest in you.
He found a way to help us again, regain our focus.
Which means you found yourselves close to your limit. Again, you should be flattered that the famed Shadeless is mentoring you. But I can't help but be concerned about your instability.
Donovan told us that we should already have transcended by now.
Is that supposed to be reassuring? But it is surprising no less. Just don't take this ability of yours as a reason to grow cocky. Understood? We know nothing about it. Just as we ignore what really transpired here before our arrival.
In that regard, there's something you should know. We may have elected to share some information with you.
Loot, are you sure?
We hate to be kept in the dark, don't we? It's time. We have to trust someone.
What do you mean? Speak.
I have sensed echoes of the past scattered throughout the city. They might hold the answer we seek. Let me explain.
You know that to hide such information equates to high treason. Were I to report this, you would be executed. Luckily enough, we have much more pressing matters at hand. I mean to confer with the Shadeless. You shall proceed on your own.
May the torchbearer light our paths.
May her light never fade. So, what do you think of the Shadeless's teaching methods? I understand he can be quite harsh.
But effective. Anyway, I was no less harsh myself, so...
Why so pensive, Briar? I'm not used to seeing you like this.
Some things that he said, I need to think them through. I'm not in the mood for talking now, Observer.
These echoes I've witnessed, they come naturally to me. I wonder if our former comrades experienced them as well.
Do you really want me to tell you that you are a very special shade, Lute?
I'm not looking for praise, nor for sarcasm later.
It's my persona, Lute. You should have got used to it by now. Anyway, based on your reports, I assume that the other chimeras didn't know the things you have learned. They say knowledge is power, so don't waste yours.
I don't mean to, rest assured.
Farewell.
I never imagined anything like this. All those crystals and ice. Hightown is completely in their grip.
It's the tear. Raw chaos pours in from beyond the veil. This is the result.
We have to destroy it somehow. We're almost there.
Sister, look! Up ahead! It's a preacher. One of the most powerful wraiths ever classified by the Order.
As if we needed any further proof of how awful things are up here.
My powers. I must be careful. Oh no. It's happening. from the past. Whatever broke free from the carriage was here. And it wasn't alone. The chimeras were here too.
The transcendent...
Such power. There's no doubt it's our prey. Though I'm not sure who is the hunter here.
Just like you and your shade, hunting one another for so long. That Damien killed so many people just to motivate you in your own hunt. Oh, Amina, if that's not twisted, I don't know what is.
Shut up, Jaden.
But you had your own fun, didn't you? You two were made for each other.
Take that back, or I'll make you regret it.
Easy, easy, my girl. You are a soft target for jests. I can't resist. You know they are my greatest sin in the eyes of the judge.
And you know I loathe the twisted soul I bear as my burden.
Don't fret. He's not needed. Even my brother can rest for now.
What do you mean? Have you found anything?
Look over there. That crater. We don't even have to gaze into the ether for clues. Come, let's not waste any more time.
I don't think this is a good idea. We should report to the Observer first. Moreover, a third Chimera is supposed to join us, remember?
Bah! A low-ranked novice shaking in their armor. Who needs them? I'm not holding their hand when something here needs to feel my blade. That's not what I and my brother Jared volunteered for.
Always so eager to prove yourselves. If there's a sin you should atone for, it's pride.
Amina and Jaden. So these were the knights that came before us.
Expert warriors in firm control of their shades.
Unlike us, you mean?
I mean, if these experienced, controlled chimeras fell to this creature, how can we hope to succeed where they fell?
You heard, Donovan. Whatever it is that keeps us going, I mean to hold on to it. Let's go now. We must reach the crater they spotted.
I'm glad to be with you, sister. No matter what comes next.